them all. Every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by Dave. The Wildcats have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and who will touch him plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Stuck with a running game on first down, now here they come again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quick handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to the air one more time. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Went to the running game on 1st down, now here they come again. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Going with the ground game left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, up and.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On the move, he fires. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Now the toss. Finds a little space. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it, using the quick game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll send out the kicker here from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Dances away from 1. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. He'll try to pop the draw. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. They get him down after he makes the catch. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now they'll run the draw. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're working that left side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in +2. And the trick play, and it won't work. The defense all over him before he can even turn the ball loose. They're lucky to hang on to the football. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Great move there. He now has 53 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Right back to the well. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on 1st down. And they got him for the sack. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Albright. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. Finds his man. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll take it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made into the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's right on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And it's on the ground. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Albright. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Fast motion from the offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. He'll run it again. Keeps the legs moving. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.